You are listening to the Dadcast podcast.
Welcome to the Educated Apes podcast.
Well, I've timed that perfectly for the share. It popped up as soon as I went to hit share. Posted.
How are you, big man? You good?
I'm good, little man.
Little man.
Started lifting again, so.
You gotta start putting people down. You got that extra test running through your veins.
Yeah, you gotta respect me more now that I deadlift again.
Well, I haven't deadlifted in forever.
No, deadlift's feeling good. Bench did not go well the other day.
Why not?
Well, since I've been on paternity leave, I've been training in the daytime when everyone else is doing normal shit like working.
Yeah.
And I felt strong. The old bench used to be up to about 120 kg. So I thought, alright, I'll stick it on 80. And I got cranked quite a few reps out. I thought, I'm feeling strong. So I've just pumped it up to 90. Nothing crazy. I'm not competing with 90 kg bench press. Did one rep and thought, ooh, that feels heavier than it used to. And then went for the second, and the second didn't happen. And I don't have a training partner.
Shit.
And the gym was dead.
Oh shit.
To get someone to get it off me, I'd have had to shout across the gym, say, help me, help me. So I just had to, luckily no one saw, I just had to roll it down my chest.
I've had to do the roll a couple of times.
Roll it down. Someone might have seen it on the CCTV in the reception, but other than that, no one came to my rescue. I'm kind of glad they didn't as well. So it was heavy bacon.
Yeah, that would have been a
heavy
heavy bacon.
Bruised ego.
Yeah, that would have been an interesting conversation, wouldn't
Yeah, help.
I don't think I've ever had to help anyone out of a situation like that. I've done it myself when I used to train at Pete Physique and used to go in the mornings on my own. So
Yeah.
but you just do the roll. You
Yeah.
don't hurt too much. You might scratch your hip bone, but that's about it.
Yeah, that's a bastard. I've only ever done it twice. That was the second time I've ever had to do it. Other than that, I've just been so strong I can lift anything off. But.
So strong. I gotta put these headphones on, even though they're literally 3 heads.
Gigantic. They're the ones I usually wear. I don't know why you're so uncomfortable with them. These are massive that I've got on here. These are like Sunday dinner plates.
These.
Covering like my entire head. I don't know if the viewers know if it's me or Batch because I'm looking side on.
So we called it Dadcast, which I think might put some people off listening.
Yeah. what would have been a bit, that seems pretty hip to me. I say things like hip now as well. What would have been a more hit name for it? To relate it to fatherhood.
Oh, for fatherhood, or just to get people to
still,
listen.
But still to be like, oh, yo, these guys is sweet, innit?
I don't know, you could go hippie-ish, like, I don't know, creating new life or something dodgy like
some
that.
like liberal shit.
Teaching the young, spreading your genes.
I reckon if we call this How to Raise Your Child Vegan, we'll get so many clicks. It's not even fun. How to Raise Your Child Vegan, because then you know people are Googling that.
Yeah.
You know for a fact there's a lot of people Googling that.
You know, some like vegan guys just found out he's pregnant and he's like, one of my vegan brothers must be on iTunes, and just like type that in. Not even like
the Brethren's page.
Not even a partial of that title, that whole title, because he's confident. But we
Welcome to another episode of How to Got You Bitches.
We could go like proper full on the area and put trackers on and stuff and been like raising the next
generation of croutons. Dickhead.
Why is the classic Chav voice Devo?
I don't know, but so many people sound like him.
I know. He encapsulated a generation that's still not died.
There's a listener that listens to every episode whose brother, and he knows who he is, I won't narrow it down too much, his brother sounds just fucking like MC Devo. Just like him. We used to hang around, he's a bit younger than us, but his brother, who sounds like Devo, used to just turn up every now and again on Wesley Park. He was friends with one of our friends. He used to come in, alright dickheads, how's it going? And he was like the year above us. The first time he turned up, we were all a bit scared of him because chavs were scary to us back then.
Oh, when the chav carried some clout.
Yeah. Well, just because you had a full tracksuit and spoke like a wanker, you were somehow intimidating to younger kids, and now you're like, ooh,
I know.
Go away, little boy.
At the start, it was like both socks tucked in. You were like, fuck. And then it moved
for
to
real.
And then it moved to one sock, and you're like, what's this guy playing?
One sock?
Yeah, you not seen the one sock?
No, I've never seen the one.
And then
sock.
you've seen the one where they took the tracksuit above the calf. So they've got like a calf exposed.
That was the Eminem Ass Like That video.
Was it?
Yeah, I tried it a couple of times.
Because I think people used to say stuff like, yeah, that means he's in a gang or
it's
some
a gang
sort of
sign.
gang thing.
Like having a blue flag hanging out your fucking back pocket.
Yeah, but for
Mate,
like...
he's got one sock, dickhead. He's fucking Alton, mate. Fucking pigeon, dickhead.
Alton Street, yeah, so used to be like, don't go down there at night, don't walk round there.
I bet you hashtag ASA is still kicking about. That's what they'll call it now, hashtag ASA.
I don't think
if
so.
Bebo was still knocking around. Because it was still, I think the actual Alton Street Army was a legit thing in like the 80s, and now from when I was in school, it was just kids who lived nowhere near Alton Street. It was like Alton Street Army, dickhead.
What, they used to hang around there instead?
Yeah, she used to hang on Valley Park and fucking drink and shit, lad.
Used to go like to the park, just drink like alcohol.
Yeah,
like, how do you
Frosty Jacks.
How'd you stop a kid doing that though? I've been watching Black Mirror recently, and there's an episode that's about like parenthood or whatever, and second ep I think it's called Angel Arc.
I'll have to have a look. It's relevant because it's now relevant to us and shit. You can do fatherly shit. Can't wait to go for pram walks.
Can you not?
No, it's gonna be
it's
great.
gonna be awesome.
Got no one to do it with yet.
Oh, dad walks. You can do it with Rory, but his child's sort of
A bit older than mine.
yeah,
a bit far ahead. Yours is like within a 3-4 month.
It's not even here
Yeah.
yet, so it's weird to talk about it like
Well,
that.
yeah, it's cool though. You got your pram?
Nope.
Oh,
We know what we're getting, we just haven't like... We're literally going in on the dad talk. Yes. I want to be as detached from this whole thing as possible.
don't. Because there's two scenarios. There's two different kinds of girl. And I don't know which one yours is when it comes to this stuff, but mine's tight as a nun's chuff. So
Which is...
what we had would have ended up having, if she'd it her way, was £400 worth of shite.
Yeah.
Because that gets you fuck all. That's nothing. That gets you like a cardboard roll around that you could have made yourself for 400 to 600 quid. Don't bother. Anything less you probably see on Crew Buy and Sell, and you don't want to do that because you don't know what fucking baby's sat in it. And then you tend to be...
What baby's sat in it? Like, you victimise it. There's this one baby
I'm
that's
picturing,
like got
I'm
a
picturing
smug
a
face.
baby in a all blue like shell suit with a Burberry cap on. Back to Devo. Mate, fucking rolling in maxi cozy, dickhead. You want to be aiming 700 plus, otherwise you're going to end up with that.
Yeah, but then what are you going to do if it was the baby's not a baby?
Nothing, fucking nothing. Crew Buy and Sell.
Oh, no, I'm not. I don't hate them people. If it's worth more than 50 quid, all right, sell it on.
Oh yeah, you'll sell
get
it. You'll sell it on. People will take it off you for half the price you bought it for.
No, but I just don't like them people that sell everything.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
My sister came round and what was I getting rid of? I was getting rid of a coffee table I bought from B&M just to get us by at the very start in the garage. I was like, I'm just gonna go take it the tip next week because I think she stumbled across it or saw it, and I was like, that cost me 40 quid from B&M 2 years ago. She's like, yeah, put it on. I said, Opie's chewed all the side of it. So I put it on Facebook, buy and sell. Someone will buy it. I'm like, nah. I'm not that hard up for cash that I'm going to put coffee table, slightly chewed, £5. Do you know what I mean?
Think of the accumulation of shit that you could make some hefty profit, because you wouldn't have to do it like eBay. If you make over 1,500 quid on eBay, you have to start paying tax and shit, don't you?
Oh, do you?
You need a special,
I don't know.
You need a special account.
I've not been deep in the eBay
No,
world.
I know thieves.
I know thieves.
I know railway thieves that have had to use the Mrs. eBay account.
Oh, really?
After a project, yeah. Naughty. Selling like fucking $2,000 bits of kit for like 500 quid. It's alright, mate. I had 4 of them, didn't I? Made me money back.
Yeah, eBay are ruthless as well. I think my missus 4, 5, 6 years ago, something crazy like that. She put something. She got. Oh no, it was 2 years ago actually. She got suckered into the special. I think it was the special £5 notes, or it might have been the special 50 pence, like Olympic coin, something like that.
Yeah.
It was some sort of currency, and she went to sell it on Facebook because she was like, I was selling like something that was worth, I don't know, 1 unit for like 10 times its price or something. So maybe it was 50 pence. She was selling it for a £5 or something on eBay. No one bought it, so then eBay still charged her or something. I don't know.
Really?
Yeah, and she owes eBay £1
Oh,
or something like that.
she riding it out.
She just didn't want to give it them, and they keep emailing her saying, you can't have your account back until you pay us this £1
Fuck
fee.
me.
And she's like done it for like 24 months. And she's like, it's out of principle. She's like,
Over a quid.
it never even sold. I was like, you're an idiot. Just pay the £1. She's like, no.
Pound.
And then she always comes to me like, can you get this off eBay? I'm like, just do your own account.
Holy shit.
Yeah, if she needs any baby shit off eBay, that's
She
not
sounds like she
happening.
leans more towards my missus end then.
What's that?
Take over the pram while you're going up with shit. If she's suckering over £1.
No. Her pram shopping starts at fucking 700 quid and ends
Right,
about
okay.
1500. It's
Yeah.
mental.
You're gonna, and you know what the worst is?
I walked in and I saw this.
quid. You're getting mediocre. It's
I
fucking
saw this
horrible.
legit one from Mothercare, 650. Aaron, I don't need any of you judging. It was green and it looked futuristic-ish and it looked really cool. And I was like, and I didn't even know it was Mothercare. I didn't know what brand it was. And I went. She was like, you know, when you're at my head somewhere else, I'm thinking about, I know, UFC, some MILF that just walked past or something. And I was just there like, yeah, just looking round, going, any MILFs over there? Let's go look over there. And then she's like, well, just pick one, Josh. You don't, like, you've got no input. And I'm like, I like that one. And she's like, nah, that's Mothercare. And walked off. I was like,
is there a fashion statement?
I was like, what?
It's like wearing Primark.
I was like, what are you on about, Lucy? She wears Primark.
And she's
upset about Mothercare. She don't want to put a kid in a Mothercare. I don't want to put my kid in a £650 pram.
Oh, it's different. Yeah, to be fair, I think Primark and Primark you can pull off. Like when people say, you know, when people say, oh, you could pull off a bin bag to girls to call them pretty. You can do that with Primark, but prams, it's like you're pushing your baby around in a shopping trolley if you buy him shit.
Yeah,
like I'm sure that because our car seat is Maxi-Cosi and we've got adapters to fit it onto our pram.
well, we're going deep on the
But
baby
Maxi-Cosi is like not too. It's like you shop at Next. You ain't shopping Gucci, bro.
I don't know all
You
this
shop at
stuff.
Next.
What's Gucci in the baby world, or is it not?
like
Louis wants
our
to
pram's like what's it called? It's like the Chelsea one, Silverdale, something like that.
Silver Cross.
Silver Cross.
That's
yeah.
what Lucy wants. One of them.
Yeah, they're like made. That's like made in Chelsea type shit.
Oh,
But
I
so that everything that goes with
I want
that
to
is
burn like in Mothercare. They've got like a little section that's all silver crosses. I want to
seen
run in with a load of gasoline and just burn that one bit. Because there's people that are just ridiculously happy about pushing this pram.
cool. Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
just pushing it around the shop.
This guy, no. In the photos behind the prams, there's this guy and he's got a pram and a bag on, and he's just walking through a park. It's like sunny. He's got a t-shirt on. He's just like walking down this park.
When in reality, your kid is fucking screaming the
Yeah.
park down. You're not that happy to be on a walk with him.
I'm like, I was just looking at him thinking, they're prams. And then she wanted to get, she was like, I need to get hands on with it. And then she was like thinking how it goes down. And I was like,
The
look,
woman from the shop comes over that does not give a shit about you. That does not like you from the word go.
I was scared of him from the get go.
Yeah, they don't.
They
Men
were
are
like a whirlwind,
shit on.
a whirlwind of judgment.
Yeah, men are shit on by every. As soon as you find out that
The
she's
baby
pregnant,
world, yeah.
Yeah, they hate men.
Fathers for Justice. That's
They hate
what we
men.
should have
That's
called
why
it.
Fathers for Justice was started.
I'm going to change the name. Can I change the name of the podcast?
I don't know.
I can't. Fuck's
Just
sake.
comment saying Fathers for Justice.
In caps lock.
Yeah, Fathers for Justice. It's
For
you shit on midwives, prams, fucking. You know what? What annoys me the most is she's let me do loads because I like reading, and she does not.
okay.
So I know.
And what? And all the knowledge for babies in books.
I
or-
am read up. No, internet. I'm on Mum's Net. I told you.
Oh.
I am read up about fucking everything.
I feel
I
like-
spotted jaundice before the midwife did. Very common, by the way. Don't be worried about it. But I spotted jaundice before the fucking midwife did.
Bit orange.
Yep.
Mm.
I read up on it, on everything, and so Misty kind of leaves that stuff to me. So when the midwife's trying to engage in conversation and looking at me like shit, and you're like, I'm all with all this knowledge, bro. You're saying it to her, and it's going in one ear. Come on, keep talking to her. She ain't gonna remember shit. Right? I'm the mother. I'm half mother here. Okay, you need to start talking to me.
Oh, I nearly flew off the handle the other day as well because we were sitting having a legit discussion about time off work, and I was like, I've got about 2 weeks off, obviously thingy, but 2 weeks as well to spare holiday.
Yeah.
I judge it about. It depends if we go Vegas to watch UFC or not. I don't know.
That's not what it's supposed to be used
If
for.
we
bro.
could slip that in. No, we need to go UFC once.
I used it to make gains, but go on.
What, your holiday? Oh no, you.
Paternity leave.
Yeah, no, I'm not on about paternity. I'm on about like my holiday as well.
Oh,
so I'll
right,
have
yeah.
like a whole month off. But I want to judge it right. Do you know what I mean? I don't
Mm.
just want like 4 weeks at the start or whatnot or whatever.
Yeah.
And I was saying, oh, you know, like in Denmark or whatnot, the dad has 3 months, the mum has a year or something like that.
Yeah.
And they can share, so the mum goes like 9 months, the dad goes 6 months or something. I went, you could have like 6 months paid. Work will give you another 3 months unpaid.
Mm.
hashtag breadwinner, right? And I can have 3 months. Do you know what I mean? You can give me 3 months and they'll be paid.
Really?
Yeah, legit. She can share her. You have to like write to the government and all this bullshit, but I haven't looked into exactly how to do it. Against it from the get go. Even though there's
having time off.
Yeah, even though there's so much logic behind it that you know what I mean. I not only do I get paid a little bit more or whatever, and it would be more like beneficial, but then I get 3 months off as well with the child instead of like 3 months unpaid. We couldn't survive if I went off work for 3 months.
Yeah.
So unless I like I don't know, fake sickness or
fell
something.
down the stairs.
Yeah.
So my leg.
But don't know. But the main gripe I've got is that obviously the government doesn't recognise dad's relationship with the baby, obviously.
Nope.
Doesn't need it.
And neither do the professionals.
Hashtag fathers for this is fathers for justice. Yeah. We I've got friends that have babies. That's not unknown. And they get home from work at 7 p.m. Yeah.
Yeah.
They go work at 7 a.m.
I'm one of those people now. Starting Monday, I'm one of those people.
Dirty. You're going to have a fraction of the time with the child.
It's like they think that dads don't really fucking... I know there isn't a dad's net out there, and there's one that doesn't help.
That's why you've joined Mum's Net.
I'm going to get on
you need
Squarespace
to
and start dad's net. But it's like you think that you're not going to be gutted to... I've had 2 weeks of like nothing but time with a baby, and now I'll go back to work on Monday, and that... Well, 12 hours really that I'm door to door going to work. That's not. I'm not going to have that spending it with him anymore.
No.
And they think that you just fucking get out the house, don't you, bro? He's fucking screaming the missus and all man shit. That's what everyone seems to assume, that every bloke's like. I'm a sensitive guy. Yeah. I'm a father.
Yeah.
I'm a tentative one. I've done all this. She's more of a dad than I am. She hasn't read shit.
I just got a picture of your missus sitting there with her legs up in a beater, like stains on a beater with a can, like
the Corona.
Throwing it at you, like, where's tea?
Almost.
Why ain't tea on the table?
Almost. But I've had she's been awesome, and then she's used to kids as well. So like changing nappy, you can't read about that.
Yeah.
She's a dab hand at it. She's like fucking. She's like those kids who are crazy good at Rubik's cubes.
Just do it for eyes
because
closed.
She's done it so many times.
She's got one of them like stop watches.
Yeah. I fumble. Shit all over the walls. It's fucking pissed on me the other day. I panicked, didn't know what to do. I just let him carry on pissing, and it went in his face. It went in mine. It was all. I had to change his
my
sheets.
God, Aaron!
It was a nightmare. Absolute. And then he started shitting at the same time while I was changing. Aaron. Oh, wow. It's no that I couldn't. You couldn't read up techniques about that. YouTube videos, nothing. You just got to learn on the job.
Oh, that was ice cold coffee. Nice. I don't mind cold coffee.
I like iced. I like hot, but
hot to cold and then drink it. No.
Tepid can get the fuck away from me. I don't like tepid coffee.
I think I could drink anything that's got caffeine in it, but not.
You won't drink White Monster?
No. Yeah, I would drink my White Monster.
It's good.
It was out of principle.
Out of principle? What? That I bought it for you.
Yeah. Out of principle that White Monster's bad.
Cherringtons have got problems with me buying things for them.
Pete, White Monster
Nath used to begrudge his Thai tastes because he never brought his wallet to the gym, and I always made him go. He owes me about 200 quid's worth of Thai taste.
Oh, right, and he gets upset about it.
Yeah, he begrudges it. That's why I
don't like. No, I don't like people buying things for me.
Yeah, and neither does I always call him babe and wink at him whenever I do.
Only thing is that once I don't know what it is. Like, do you think it happened in the olden days? Like, once a family finds out that someone's having a child, especially a first child, it's like.
Big deal.
For me, is buy everything, literally everything.
I've only bought the pram.
It's ridiculous. I mean, it's great. I'm grateful.
Yeah,
believe me, I'm grateful and whatnot. But it sounds a lot worse to say I'm whatnot. I am really grateful.
Your parents bought stuff for me. I got a little outfit present. It was really really nice.
Yeah, I've got something for you upstairs, but I can't fucking sort out the time to come round
because the baby's not been yet. No, yeah.
But yeah, it's just crazy, isn't it? How they band round and just buy everything. And I don't realise how much stuff a baby needs.
Do you know what you're not ready for as well?
What?
Your mum. You don't realise how alpha your mum actually is until you have a child and she bulldogs you out of the way.
What?
My mum bulldogged me out of the way of my first nappy. My first ever nappy change. A really special moment with my son.
What, like I want to do it?
Yeah, and my mum just went, "You did it wrong," bang. Out the way, shoulder bar. She didn't shower me. She just went, "All right, okay, well, just." And then before I knew it, I was 5 feet away. She's doing it properly.
Yeah.
My first nappy change got hijacked.
Oh.
But they do. But it's very like say he's 2 weeks old now. We went to see Chris Rock last night, so
Yeah.
they were more than happy. They're sending us videos of him having his bath and his baby massage and all that kind of thing.
Wow. Kids, man. Why are they so fragile as well?
They're not as fragile as you think.
No, but like, why?
He bounces off walls like nothing.
I mean, like a puppy. I mean, it is a bit of a fucking arsehole for the first, 9 weeks or whatever.
Yeah.
But then they're pretty. They get the shit together, yeah. Whereas a baby, it's like.
And if they eat stuff, they won't die.
I don't know how people kept things alive, like in Victorian times or
It
before.
always gets brought up.
Victoria times minus, do you know what I mean? I reckon that's where the big mum baby bond came in.
Yeah.
Because the dad was obviously like the protector, go out, get shit, but the mum had to just her
stay
sole
home.
focus was keep this thing alive. You know what I mean? Like keep it away from the
like
plague.
The world's hardest Tamagotchi.
She takes it down the shop, someone sneezes, she runs 100 meters.
Plague.
Yeah. Just put some some shit in a bag under its nose and it'll be fine.
Rose water and pray for it.
Yeah.
No,
but like
that gets brought up a lot. You know when people, my girlfriend says it a lot. Her mum says it. My mum never says it because my mum's like Monica. But her family have said it, and then my dad's side have said it quite a lot.
What? How did people keep?
How do you think they did it in cavemen days or in like Victorian times? Blah blah blah. And I always bring up the same statistics. Since 1996, infant mortality has gone down by 80%. Well, so when people say, "How do you think they did it in Victorian times?"
Not very
they didn't.
well.
They fucking died. A lot of babies died. That's why people had 15 kids because you knew that 10 were going to joss it. I hate that fucking argument. How do you think cave women coped? They didn't. The kids died. They got eaten by leopards and shit.
Yes.
Right, so that's why people got in the habit of having fucking loads of kids because they jossed it left, right and centre. Now people can have 2 kids because we have all these methods of keeping them safe.
Yeah.
So I cannot stand that argument. How do you think these guys coped? And they died. That's it, they died. It's a horrible thing to say, but loads of kids fucking died prior to 1996. 1996 was the golden year. That's when the Sleep Safe Act got brought in.
Sleep safe.
Yeah, so people finally figured out by 1996 that it ain't
take
cool.
them out of the drawers and not
that it
in the
ain't cool
bed.
to smoke around babies, and that you shouldn't get in bed with and sleep with your baby when you are fucking pissed. That was a big one.
Yeah.
Like, I heard a horrible story. It still happens now, but obviously a lot less. Just a dad in the hospital came in from wetting the baby's head and then had him on his chest and went sleeping, and the baby suffocated, but because he was asleep, he didn't know. So it's still happened. It's just like people didn't have that figured out by 1996. We had cars and computers figured out, but they didn't figure out how to keep a baby alive by 1996.
That's brutal.
Yeah.
My friend said that when he first had his child's premature.
Premature.
He's a preemie. Premature. And but he was getting up like in the middle of the night and just going over and going, is it still breathing? Is that a thing?
I am so bad. I poke his chest to make him jolt.
I'm
dead bad. My mum had to intervene and say, you need to. I wasn't sleeping.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, what could he choke on? I didn't know that they can't. You know, like we choke on our sick if we're drunk.
Yeah.
They can't do that. They swallow it again in the sleep. So by the way, you're okay with that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But that was the one thing I was checking because he was spitting up a lot. Like, is he going to go? And
yeah.
So I was constantly like that.
Oh, right. So you're a bit more conscious.
Wiping his mouth, not sleeping. And then my mum went, you can go to sleep. So I thought we had to sleep in shifts until he was like 2. Until he was like 2 years old and he could get up himself. I thought it was shift sleeping until then.
Like, I've got this one.
Yeah.
I can't stay awake. Like, for the life of me, if I'm doing something proper, like if I'm on the railway and I'm tired, I'll do push-ups or something because it just wakes you up. But I couldn't sit and just stare at a baby. I don't know if it's my own. I'd be a bit thick and...
No, it's hard.
Yeah.
It's even if it's your own, you're tired. It's harder than you think.
I think being tired, like sleep deprivation, is one of the
killer.
I mean, and we don't really push we do push people have done like 11 days and they like hallucinate and all sorts of crazy shit.
You die from it.
Yeah.
So it's a legit thing. You die.
I don't think we appreciate it enough. I don't think work appreciates it enough.
No.
This is where them bloody Scandinavian people have got it right again.
I'm moving there. It's cold as fuck, but I think I'll be alright.
And the Spanish with their
siestas
forever.
Yeah. But they're not doing too good though.
I know.
Why is the economy failing? Everyone's going to sleep for 2 hours in the afternoon. Just carry on doing shit for another 2 hours.
I think it's a bit to do with the heat. Other government things and stuff.
Real Madrid spending it all on fucking Ronaldo.
But yeah, I don't think. And then that like initial part, and then the dad, like Lou, my missus was like, you know, you're gonna have to get up and do fees even when you're going back to work. I think she was just trying to like anger me or whatever. I was like, nah, fam. I'll be sleeping.
Mate.
I'll be sleeping downstairs. I'll sleep in the camp. I'll get in the camper van. I'll just sleep in the car park
sleep
at work. Yeah,
Not about that life.
I am not getting woken up because I won't be able to function.
No. Are
This
you
is
like,
really
Nate
unappreciated.
when you're sleep deprived as well?
No,
Cranky.
No, I've got like. Well, I am cranky. Yeah,
Nate's cranky
I will
and hungry.
I will go off on people, but it's like
Nate's like having a baby when you stay in a hotel room with Nate. You have to get him up for feeds. Make sure he gets enough sleep, otherwise you can't deal with him in the day.
I have to cut that bit and send it to him. But, it's I think having a baby must be brutal. No one understands Fathers for Justice. We need to make like 10 rules. I think the first rule of Fathers for Justice is you're not a stay-at-home mum if your kid's older than 10 years old.
That's old. That's too old, I think.
I know a woman whose kid's 15 and she still has on Facebook.
Stay-at-home mum.
Yeah.
He can go to work, mate.
She don't work.
Stay-at-home mum.
Stay-at-home
Does she have
mum.
a LinkedIn page and it says stay-at-home mum? That exists.
Is it?
Oh, it exists.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that a place of occupation?
They're usually Avon ladies.
Oh yeah, they are. But I mean,
But
at
they'll
least they're
have
hustling.
but they're not hustling.
At least they're hustling.
They're just trying to say to the husband
They're
that they're
posting
working
things
while
through
they're at home.
doors. At least they're hustling.
They're not. They're at home doing it online. You don't need to post shit through doors anymore.
Well, then how do people
You
know
can
you're
do
the
it.
Avon lady?
No, so a lot of companies have taken the Avon lady like.
Yeah, I mean, like, if I'm
process.
good, why buying makeup do you have to go to a lady who goes to the shop when you can just log online? I don't get it.
Because I don't know what tone I am, bro.
Oh, right.
Even though you can still now go to Boops and get a little bleep test.
Oh, like and it tells
I'm
you
a
what
shade-
tone skin
I'm a
you are.
shade 6. That's why I'm looking far better.
You have not done your
I've had time to go
shade.
into Boots to get the correct foundation. and
You've
get
not
checked for it.
done
No,
your shade.
Not in public. Like in the day when it's just mums there. I meet up with the girls from Mumsnet. we all like,
Do you have like a
dude doing
pseudo
there?
name on Mumsnet? Like,
We all thought Erin was a girl's name.
yeah.
I changed it to Erin.
Erin,
Yeah.
Mummy Erin. or
Mummy
something
Erin,
like
yeah.
that.
1, 2, 3.
I like your pseudo mum's name or your mum's net pals, and like you're in a coffee shop and then you walk over and you're like, just sit down and like,
What are you
yeah,
doing
this
here?
is a mum's meeting, and then you're like, I'm Aaron 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, there's no dad's net.
And then they're all like,
Yeah.
and then they
some
come to
secret
it.
book club where
Oh,
they'll
you
talk
dress
about-
up like like a lass. I was
Mm.
gonna say slutty lass then, but I don't know why you would need to be slutty.
Just come in with background music and really short skirt.
Da-da,
Fishnet
da-da.
tights. Like Betty Boop.
Betty booped out.
I ain't got legs for it though.
You ain't got the pins.
No.
You got a chunky. You got that thicker than a Snicker type going on.
Thicker than a Snicker. Not anymore, bro.
Not anymore.
I am slim. What did I call myself today? Skinny mini.
Skinny mini. Who have you
Skinny
said
mini,
that to?
My missus. I've got a taut little waist. and round things in your face. I started sending Nath selfies from the gym to get him to the lift. I was telling you before, yeah. I said I was gonna. I was gonna go full nude because there's no one in the changing rooms.
What?
Yeah, but I didn't. In case someone, there's no lock.
In case someone came
Yeah,
flying
just in
in.
case someone came and I was taking naked selfies for my Grindr profile. He's got to realise how skinny his arms are. He needs to sort it out.
Hey, I've lost loads of muscle mass from like say waist up and maybe waist down. Like, but I
No.
mean like in my shoulders and my chest and whatnot. Because I was saying this to Sean, who is from Peak Physique, today. All I do now is grapple and do pull-ups and kettlebell shit.
That's Nath's.
And that's literally about it. And
I only do it as a wind up. I don't knock it. I
I'm
only do it as a
legit
wind-up.
happy. I am 10 times better grappler than I was say 6 months ago.
Really?
I feel it. I feel like I'm just on fire when I'm grappling with people that I'm grappling with. I mean, don't want to big myself up too much, like, but I feel like
I'm a
do you know what I
smashing
mean?
machine.
No, not a smashing machine. There's people that still school me, but I just like Nath. He's fucking mental. I can't handle him sometimes.
When he's in the mood.
No, he's just like explosive, like a motherfucker. It's crazy.
Imagine if you lifted.
You have to approach it in a different way. No, but if you lift it, you're slow, you're sluggish, you're beaten up, your muscles are fucked. You can't wrestle for like 2 days after you
you called
lift.
A couple months before my fight, didn't you? Saying there's a point of diminishing returns where the size I am and the amount of muscle I was probably carrying, it's not.
Oh, you can way past it. Your
functional.
cardio, you can walk up a flight of stairs without getting out
I
of
was
breath.
gasping, bro.
But your cardio can't be much better now, though. Maybe two
I played,
flights.
The only baseline and improvement point I have to go off was obviously we're still me and Nathan or Rob and all them are still playing football on a Sunday.
Yeah.
I had 2.5 months off because of work. I couldn't get a weekend free to play a game. Was 13 stone 10 in my last game, roughly, for going off when I closest weighed myself, like cutting down for the fight.
Yeah.
And then was 12 stone 5 on the day before Ezra was born, because I went keto for a month.
Okay.
Dropped it down to like 15% body fat. I've not gone past 13 stone still, even though I've introduced carbs again. And the difference I felt from that game to the game that I played on Sunday was mental. How much harder I could work. I'd done no cardio training whatsoever. All I'd done was diet, and then I'd been a week back into lifting weights. And the difference was working up and down, up and down, up and down, not getting anywhere, moving better as well. Not just the cardio aspect, but physically being able to move myself better.
Yeah.
The difference was ridiculous.
Just more agile.
Like 2 stones worth
feel
of
better
solid
on your
fat.
feet.
Yeah. Just
it
2
might be a little
stones
bit
worth of solid
muscle.
fat gone.
Sometimes, I mean, it is what it is.
There was definitely muscle
lost.
Yeah, because I wasn't lifting. I was keto. I wasn't lifting. I probably wasn't getting a lot of protein either. It was more.
We need someone like Pete Bellier to explain.
No, I did feel flat.
Actually, you felt
just from
see,
introducing.
flat's one of them. That's
just
one
from
of them
introducing
things,
carbs again.
That's one of them things. Flat. It's like
it's a physical thing. You have glycogen in your muscles. It is a physical thing. It's a technique. It's a pre-competition technique of reducing the carbs to where you're nearly in a ketogenic, depleting your glycogen stores and then throwing them back in, and you can see a physical difference when you've got glycogen stores in your muscles to when you haven't.
Yeah.
So just from a couple of days lifting and introducing carbs back in again, I'm still eating well, but just from introducing carbs again, I felt and saw a difference.
What you just felt
within a week.
Or just felt better.
Felt bigger, felt leaner, felt bigger, because I felt like I'd just gone kind of skinny fat, even though I had like my abs back.
Yeah.
I've just felt like I went a bit skinny fat, and then once I'd started training and introducing the carbs again, I could feel like I'd pumped up a little bit. Nothing crazy, like I'm not uber as like back in the day.
I feel like I want to lift though, like just for them benefits from just deep squats and deadlifts. I feel like they're the two things I miss out on.
Yeah.
Because there's no way I can do them unless I go and purchase like £200 worth of weights or something, which just seems like pointless for your house. It takes up a lot of weight, a lot of room.
You'd have to sort out a platform as well, because you couldn't.
Or just somewhere to lift it, somewhere to store it, all this shit. And I'm not about that life, so let's go like outside deadlift a polo or something like that.
I think you feel better for it, even if it's just once a week. If just doing like
you got to time it in, aren't you? But there's also loads of things you got to time in. I want to go back to doing yoga like all the time, or go back to doing. I'd like to swim again. I'd like to run again. I lost my running partner, but I still like to run again.
Yeah.
There's loads of shit. You know what I mean? You need to get that blend, don't you? And it's just committing to that blend and just doing it instead of like sitting here and talking about it like we are.
Yeah. So I've done it. I've gone back. This is the first day I've missed, and I've missed it on purpose because I haven't missed a day since I've been on paternity leave.
Yeah.
I've just done an hour, nothing crazy, just an hour every day, and I feel miles better for it.
We could still make it to grappling tonight if you wanted to go.
No, she'll kill me.
Yeah, that's the same thing.
I have to make stuff in advance. This was booked in 3 days in advance.
I know, that's why I didn't want to let you down with it,
Mm.
like, because I had shit to do. I was like, you know, I always think that though, like even with going to the gym, I'll lie in bed, like if I wake up and I'll go get up in the morning just to do something extra, like go on my bike and do a couple of pull-ups, and I just lie there and I just think,
no,
yeah, like this feels so much better. Like, you know what I mean? Half an hour awake, half an hour asleep, and then when you get up and get out and you're halfway down the first flight of steps or whatever, you think, you know, it don't make a fucking difference if I stayed in bed or come here, but here I'm gonna, you know, just do that little bit extra.
The lying feels better than going to bed. That's the problem.
It's just breaking that. That's why sometimes I put my alarm on my watch and I put my watch on the landing, so I have to physically get out of bed and go to my landing to turn it off.
Do you turn it off in your sleep without even knowing?
Well, no, because it's on the landing.
See, no, if you didn't do that.
Oh, well, I just wouldn't put an alarm on it because I take it off every night.
Yeah.
But yeah, like my phone, if my phone's next to me, there's a there's less thought between me waking up and going beep.
See, with me, there's no thought.
Yeah, sometimes
Mine
that
has
happens.
to be
Yeah,
at the other end of the room.
Really?
Otherwise, I will do it and not even know. She'll watch me do it, and I'll never remember. I can just go like that in my sleep. I've been hitting the snooze button for that long.
how does that happen?
Don't
Like,
know.
how can people just turn their alarm? And your boss won't believe you. I mean, you go and you go, I just turned my alarm off. They're just like,
No, I
that's
think
bullshit.
they believe it with me. I got history.
They believe you for so long, and then after so long, you're like, what? Why is this guy late every fucking day? And because you've got up and gone in,
Yeah.
you're like, why is this guy coming in late? I don't know. It's not your money, so you're not that bothered, but you're just like, why?
Pisses more people out on a day rate, so if I'm late, just have to sack me. I'm joking, I'm always early.
But it goes back to that
Just
being
choose to walk
sleep
into
deprived,
office.
and then they expect a dad. You know, we're going full in Fathers for Justice. I mean, we did call it.
It's a
Dadcast.
big deal.
But yeah, they expect a dad to, you know, be at home whilst the child is in its most. Is it just sleep disturbed, or because it's got to get up every so often to cry to eat? What's
They have
driving it? Do you know what I mean? Like, do they have like a thing inside it
They
that's
have
saying like
different
eat,
sleep.
eat,
They
eat?
have like dog sleeping patterns where they don't. I don't until they get to a certain age where they sleep through.
Yeah,
But with us, having interrupted sleep is bad for you.
yeah.
So evolution fucked up there.
Well, evolution fucked up because we started having full night sleep instead of because we used to sleep on the go like a baby. We used to just like, oh, we'll get 2 hours over there by that tree, and then I'll go kill this thing, and then I'll go get 2 hours over there by the river.
That's how weird. That's what your sleeping pattern will be. We're doing it in shifts. I actually managed to sleep through last night because she told me to. She told me to go to bed.
Yeah,
I said I've got this one because I let her sleep in the day,
yeah.
and was mad at me in the morning. I was like, what the fuck do I do? Guess who I'm not going to believe anymore when you're doing something nice for me. Fuck you. I'm trying to get back into a sleeping pattern before I go back.
It's like, eat this ice cream. Why are you eating that ice cream?
Fatty, why are you doing that?
Yeah.
That's exactly what it was. I slept about 9 hours as well. Woke up to an angry girlfriend who'd had none.
I did that over Christmas though. I was getting solid 9s in, and then I come back to work and I'm used to living on 4 and 5s. I just live on 4 or 5 hours sleep just because I don't want to go bed early. I have to get up early.
So much shit. You're one of those people where sleep is a waste of time.
No.
Yes, you are.
No,
Yes,
Aaron, I
you
don't
are.
like this being because it makes me think I actually don't, and I'm like inadequate to what you're saying. So don't do this.
Aaron's got such a high estimation of me, and it's not true. I
It
feel
isn't
I
true.
feel under
I'm
pressure.
a lazy bastard. I am so fucking lazy.
No, me and Batch are lazy.
Batch
There's
is
levels
lazy.
to this game, bro, and you ain't here.
Batch is lazy.
I'm pretty lazy, man. I just keep it secret.
You may be quite lazy. You did let yourself go.
I did let myself go. No, that's not. That wasn't me being lazy. That was just me. I have got a crazy appetite, and I have to subside that shit.
I think we're all born with a crazy appetite.
Nah,
I think we
again,
are.
there's levels to this game.
No,
bro.
I think we are. I think people have good metabolism, but then certain people are born with. I don't know if you're born with bad because I hate seeing a chubby person and they're like, I just have a shit metabolism, and I'm just looking at her like, no, you don't.
You're a fat lazy bastard.
You've ruined your metabolism through years of binge eating and eating shit. You could have a good metabolism if you tried at it.
I'm proof of that. I think a lot of people are proof of that.
But then also you have that one person that's out all the time, is eating all the time, and is just like shredded
Active,
constantly. Yeah. So I don't know. I think
Like when
it does play into
I
it.
keep bringing him up, but when Nath pinches the
Have you
fat
got
on
like?
his stomach,
Have you got some sort
I've
of
been
crush on
going
my
so
brother?
gay with him. You know, everyone knows I've got a crush on your brother. It's not a secret.
Oh dear.
I
This
kiss
is
him
weird.
passionately if he lets me. But when he pinches the fucking fat on his stomach and goes, "Oh, bro, I'm putting on so much weight," and he starts rubbing baby oil in.
For him though, that might be some weight. You know what I mean?
Yeah, in
You might actually be worried about
comparison
that.
to his usual self. But then he stood like next to me, full dad bod. When I was full dad bod.
Yeah, but then that's like when there's a chubby person and they say like, and you're stood next to you. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you ruin your. I definitely ruin. My
You can
metabolism.
blitz it, yeah.
Yeah.
Like you can absolutely kill it, and then you have to build it back up. And
Mm.
then some, like when you're in your peak, when you're about 19 years old,
Yeah.
and you're not worried about you're in a relationship or not, but you're not worried about it. You're not. You're living at home, especially I had a girlfriend that lived away, so fuck me, Monday to Friday I could do what the hell I wanted. So I was just like train.
Yeah.
Mum cooks, so I have a personal chef basically. Just had to get her in the right frame of mind. No more chicken dinosaurs, Mum. We're now on a tuna and
turkey twizzlers left.
we're now on tuna and chicken breast. So sort that shit out. It's like you could write it down. Bless my mum.
Chicken
My
dinosaurs.
brother's
Smiley faces.
That's why my brother won't move out.
I know.
Call him out on it.
I know. Because
he's
you know what's
got his-
worse? He got a girlfriend that teamed up with your
He's
mum
got
to
a
do it
personal
with him.
chef. Oh yeah, and his girlfriend's dead into it as well.
His girlfriend's just prepping meals for days, and he's like, "Yeah, I'll take some of that sweet potato.
Yeah.
Yeah, just do me a bagful." He's got
I've
it
been
for the
there
week.
where I've been like dropping something off, and he's come barging in, and he's gone, "No one cooked my chicken." And he's visibly upset.
You just said that live.
And I'm
He's
sitting-
gonna be so pissed
He
off.
doesn't listen. And I'm thinking, I have to get home and cook my own bloody chicken. And I don't pay board now. I pay
You don't
like,
know you're born, son.
I don't pay board. I pay like 5 times more to the man. You're giving
the bank, bro.
I'm giving the bank double what they fucking. Oh yeah, this world's screwed. I wish we could all live at home. We need to live in caves again, where your mum just cooks everybody's chicken.
Yeah, the whole communities.
Yeah, and
I feel like Shaz would do that anyway. I feel like if we all congregated at the Charrington household, then it could be like a little caveman community. She'd just cook it all for us.
Yeah, he's like, oh, where's chicken? And she's like, sorry.
I've contemplated paying your mum to do my meals.
Fuck it.
Or Annabelle. Me and Misty had a conversation about getting Annabelle to cook my meals and giving her like 50 quid a week.
There are people that do that. There's some guy at the gym that's trying to start it up at the moment. But he was commenting something on... I think he put something like low-fat meals, and I tuned out straight away.
Yeah, fuck him.
No, not fuck him.
In the arse.
What? You're going hella gay this time. Is that what fatherhood does to you?
It makes me gay. But you know,
Mumsnet. It's hanging about on Mumsnet.
Yeah, Mumsnet's made me dead effeminate.
I swear. Lou showed me something on Mumsnet that was like some woman had posted something like fucking fiery, like can't you have sex like 6 to 8 weeks after the baby's born or something?
I don't
Not
know.
like
Ours was concepted by the Holy Spirit, so
no, I mean after they've done the push.
we're still not married, so it doesn't make a difference.
No, right, yeah. So after they've done the push, supposedly you can't have sex for a while, and this woman was like, my boyfriend, he needs sex and all this stuff, and
Wow, who is this bitch?
I don't know. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And we fell out about that.
What a trooper!
We definitely fell out about that.
It's completely dependent on the girl and what the situation was.
Because she read
when
it to me
gave
whilst
birth.
I was drying off after the shower or whatever, and I was like, yeah. I was just thinking about it, and sorry, my brother just texted me. He's not watching.
Oh god.
He's inviting us out for a meal because I'm old next week.
Yeah, no invite.
What was I saying? Oh yeah, and then she was just sat there, her pregnant self. I should have really thought, but I wasn't listening. Do you know what I mean? So she was like, "Do you want me to be like that?" And I was like, "Yeah." She was like, "I can't." The woman on Mumsnet was like, "I can't wait 6 or 8 weeks to not have sex with my boyfriend because I'm scared of whether he'll go off with someone else." I was like, "This is crazy." She's like, "Would you like me to be like that?" I'm like, "Yeah."
Oh god.
You need to listen sometimes.
It's completely dependent.
Maybe that's why the government don't give you enough weeks off, because you don't listen.
How heavy were you when you were born?
I don't know.
You
I
don't
don't give a
know?
shit. Like £7 something.
You'd be alright, bro. A few days. You know what they said in the hospital, right? This is
I've never asked about it.
the midwives in the they tell you because they have stitches and stuff, don't they? So the
I
main
love how
thing
it's
is
like,
the
oh, that's
infection.
a big one, and that's like what all women go on. No, you say what you're gonna say.
It's getting an infection. That's why they say it's letting the stitches heal and the wound heal.
The one thing I'm scared of.
One hole.
You knew what I was thinking. Oh my god!
It's not a myth, but
How
it's,
can that
but it's
happen to
rare.
someone?
10+ pound babies do it.
Jesus.
They just come out and fucking tear shit up.
Jesus.
I'm out of here. Like fucking.
I like how they're diving as well, like penguin diving out.
Yeah. It's like, have you ever seen Ace Ventura
But
when
what-
nature calls?
What makes a doctor go, I'm just going to cut that? Like,
You have to, otherwise
Oh.
it tears. If it tears, it's bad. If they cut it, it's good. And the cut heals a lot quicker.
why have you been reading this? Mum's there.
No, the midwives told us.
You're like,
The midwives
On
went
Mum's
in
Day, you're
deep
like,
on this
oh,
about the
really?
subject. Yeah.
oh, so I've got it coming.
Just
have
from
I?
a random, it was. They don't usually tell you. It's just a conversation they were having, and they said that they've had people. A woman has just given in Leighton Hospital in Crewe. A woman has just given birth, and they couldn't wait a few hours. They were in the shower in the private room.
Yeah.
Going the fuck at it after she'd just given birth
Oh.
a few hours before.
What?
And they were doing the dance with no pants in the shower. And they were like, you can't do that. Like, wait for a week at least. They couldn't wait.
Why did they say you can't do
They
that?
just had to bust a nut because you can get an infection.
Well, the woman can.
Yeah, you don't necessarily have to have an STI, but you've got bacteria on your piece, whether you like it or not.
Oh, on your skin
So,
everywhere, yeah.
So if you've got
like a fresh open wound,
it's in like such a
some
sensitive
sort of fissure.
area. Yeah,
Oh.
it's in such a sensitive area, shit can get gangrene.
Hmm.
So
My first time, I tore my dick. Kept going. Didn't think about the
your
health
first
risks.
time,
Yeah,
your look's terrible.
that's bad times. But I thought I don't want to talk about this on the podcast. I can't believe I just said that.
No street lube.
I didn't know what street lube was.
Oh,
But we, yeah, that was awkward. What were we?
I don't remember. I can't get you out of my head now. Spitting on your dick and nearly breaking it.
Oh, I had a friend that we were around his house. We must have been about fucking 15. He come flying in with blood everywhere. And he smashed the banjo.
Smashed it.
Well, like cut the banjo. Bad times.
I taper-tawed it.
We were in hospital for ages with him. What's taper tore?
Like, it didn't break all the way. It was just a tapered cut.
What, like
that.
lengthways or widthways?
Inwards.
Ooh.
Yeah, so inwards tapered. It was like just hanging on by a thread.
Ooh.
Like maybe we leave this for.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Mine was
bad.
like a.
Sensitive.
Mine was like, I think I was just getting too into it first time around. I mean, so I've not been here before.
Went hard, went dry. Bite the pillow.
Biting my own pillow, yeah.
Ooh. No, taper-tawed.
See, menstrual too.
Hanging on, just had a little guy like that going, no! Keep clinging onto the sides like
fuck.
that. Hold it in.
Oh.
And he was there for about a week having dangerous pisses. Like, scared to pull it back to have a piss.
See, women aren't the only ones that got to worry about stuff like that. They push babies out. We do risky shit.
So, it's an ordeal. The pushing is fucking mental. You watch a human come out with another human like a fucking horrible Russian nesting doll, and it's just heavy.
But I always think millions of people have done this.
Yeah, but it's still creepy.
I
As
mean,
fuck.
I'm
it's
sure
a head
it's like,
this big, sticking out your bird, and you're like, whoa.
I don't think I'll look.
Whoa, you can't. You see it. Don't matter, bro.
Can't I just hide,
I wasn't
like,
arse end. I was
behind
head
the-
end, and I still saw him like looking up. All right, Dad.
I'm not ready.
You're never ready. No
No.
matter how much time you spend on mum's net, you're never ready for that. You know.
Do I need to sign up? You introduce me to your circle.
You can have my login. Like
I'll be like-
everyone's got my Netflix. Everyone can have my mum's net.
I'll be like Jocelyn or something like that. You can be like, this is my friend Jocelyn. She's expecting.
Yeah.
Fucked
Oh
up
shit.
already.
Oh shit.
She's expecting.
We've been outed.
We've been outed. Yeah, kids,
Oh.
man. It's gonna be.
We did. We said we were going to do a Dadcast, and we actually stuck to it.
We did do a Dadcast. We
No
stand up
way.
talking about pieces towards the
We've
end.
just lost thousands of subscribers.
Yeah. And I feel like family members listen to this and all sorts. So
We've also gained thousands of subscribers from the parent community. That's the way this podcast is going now.
I hope. I mean, we'll just talk about what's relevant to us because that's the only. You can't talk about stuff you don't know anything about. So
we
I mean,
try.
like, if we both become dads within a short period of time, actually gonna have to suck it up. At least he's not here this time to listen to it. But I'm gonna try and podcast through. Like you got.
What if his bird's listening? She's getting all broody. But to be fair, I don't think we've advertised it that well. I don't think anyone's getting broody listening to this. Like, yeah,
One hole, bro.
condoms, but we're on contraception. Condoms. We don't want this.
Fuck.
Super fertile, by the way, after they've given birth. So
Calm it down.
Do not go diving right in there.
No. The pull-out method.
Does not. Well,
It does. It legit works. You just need to time it right. You have to actually do the do of pulling out.
But I got hella pre-cum.
Pre-cum doesn't. Pre-cum doesn't. I think they just tell kids this stuff just so they don't try it
Just so
because
they
they're
don't get
like,
the clap.
yeah, and like they just don't get to that moment and they're like, fuck it, I want to stay in. And then that
It's
sneaky
happened
thing.
to the best of us.
Yeah, and that sneaky thing where people are on about. I don't know. I mean, I think girls pinprick condoms, don't they? If they want to baby trap people and stuff like that.
Snip it or keep it.
Keep the condom.
Keep it, fold it inside out, get dildo.
Oh, Aaron. Is this like
Mum's net. It goes deep. It's like a fucking. It's
Is this like an outlet for mums?
It's Reddit for milfs.
You need to make it like DilfNet or something like that.
Dilf.com.
Dilf.com.
I reckon that already exists and it's a lot weirder than we're making it.
Yeah. Not about Googling that. I don't want that on my search history.
I'm going to do it right now.
Definitely be logged into the VPN before I search that one. Well, at least we did the Dadcast. The Dadcast. Are you going to actually go on dilf.com?
I'm already on it.
No, what is it?
No, you've got to be over 18 to continue for this website.
Ooh. Are you on them? Oh, O2 fucked you up. You don't want to make that phone call to O2, do you?
Who the hell wants to make that phone call?
I made it to EE.
Did a woman answer?
No.
That's what I'm scared of. What
no, it
you
was
doing,
a woman,
you
yeah.
dirty bastard.
No, I was just like, can I get the parent control thing off my phone? I've just had a contract. Just had a contract with you. Better bust a nut.
Bad bus and no Wi-Fi, fam.
EE got all up in my game. Wasn't used to this.
I'm not in that world, I don't know. Don't look at things like that.
I can't believe you've actually got it. Can we ring O2?
No.
Yeah.
Can't do that.
How can you not, how do you have a parent control that
Because
phone?
my mum manages my contract.
Oh,
I'm joking.
She doesn't
I'm
she?
a grown-ass man. I'll
She
show you
does.
I've got the My O2 app. I'll show you.
Well, then why have you not called them up and got rid of it?
Because
you
I
can't
don't need
gamble.
it.
You can't go on crypto. You can't do any.
I don't
little
gamble.
random things.
I don't do online gambling.
You don't. You have currencies.
I do.
Online currency.
No, I've got plus 500.
Yeah. Oh, so it doesn't go through apps.
No, it's its own app.
Mate, you need to ring up O2. Can we record you ringing up O2 and then you just
Asking to remove the parent control.
Yeah, and be like, I just want to watch dirty things, you know. Like,
That's content, bro.
and then she'd be like, if it's a woman as well, it'd be great because she'd be like,
no, just keep
just be like,
hanging up and
no,
phoning
no,
back
just
till the
ring,
woman
just be
answers.
like, well, I don't have to get it off if you can tell me what you're wearing. She'd be like, I'm just gonna pass you through to our customer services. Or
What
something
voice
like
do I
that.
use?
Just like creepy man, like, what are you wearing?
Jaws voice.
Sharon, I don't care if this is gay O2 policy. Is it frilly? Frenchies, it's Frenchies. Frenchies really get me going. You gotta do like
Think of the
you gotta get
creepiest
your
voice I can
grunches
do.
go. Yeah, you gotta get your
Wanna play a game?
Time
to play a game.
Have you watched Jigsaw?
Take it off. No, I
I haven't seen it yet.
No.
I need to download them.
They
Watch
took
that.
it too far.
Why? I like Saw.
Every
Jigsaw
time a
would be
film goes
cool.
past 3, it's shit.
Is it?
Yeah, it goes past the trilogy, it's shit, unless it's Star Wars.
Nah, Star Wars is shit from the get
And
go.
they're done in trilogies as well.
I hope my kid shares my dislike for Star Wars, or else I'll be fucked.
I'm gonna get in your kid's ear at family parties. Dun, 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 dun. What's that song? I like that.
Yeah. No. You'll be banished.
I'm gonna get my kid to get him to like it. I've seen it. It's so cool, bro. What? You don't even know what it is? Oh, your dad's a dickhead.
I hope your kid's like, fuck off, Dad. This is fucking wank. What the fuck's a Jar Jar Binks?
No, I won't teach him. Nah, that's
No.
that's the Star Wars no one speaks of.
Is it?
Yeah, it's proper Star Wars fans.
All right.
Jar
I
Jar
don't
Binks
know.
is an insult.
Is he?
This guy's a cunt. He's a dickhead.
Oh, I can't believe you're all up in
It's
Jar
one of
Jar.
my impressions as well. I'm not even allowed to do it, otherwise Star Wars fan hates me.
Oh.
Jar Jar Binks.
Fucking hell, mate. Nah, my kid will not. Well, I don't know. My kid will wrestle for sure. Even if
For
it's a
sure.
female, male, whatever, transgender, you're getting on the mat.
We'll have this conversation next time. We've been talking about this a lot.
We've been talking about what?
Martial arts for the kids.
Oh, have you?
She actually wanted him to do kung fu.
Kung Fu. Oh my god. I have people ask me about it as well sometimes.
I'm not even. I'm no grappling phenom, but I said, I tell you what, we'll go to a kung fu gym and we'll find whoever it is. And if he doesn't hit me with a kick in the first like 2 seconds, I think I might be able to just pull his face off.
Karate, I mean, no. Judo, yes. Boxing, yes. Wrestling, yes. Swimming,
Capoeira.
which isn't a martial art, but they need to learn how to swim. Capoeira, no.
I want my son to be able to throw those kicks.
I mean, yeah, karate most probably just to get that, but I think Like, I could plan it out. I mean, I could
You
do
plan his
things,
camp from.
but I don't want to.
This is your path to the UFC.
But I don't think I'd want a kid to be like that. I just want him to learn to wrestle because I feel like wrestling gives you that. You know, like Nath on the football pitch. Oh, we've talked about Nath way too much on this.
He's just so easy to
But I don't want to talk about myself, but me and him share this characteristic.
Yeah.
This don't stop. Like, people at wrestling have this.
Yeah.
This
the outwork,
characteristic.
The outwork everybody.
And it's like well known for that. It's that don't stop.
Can't score free kicks like me though.
It's like don't stop working, don't stop running. Like, you just keep going. Yeah. You don't bellyache, you don't whinge, you don't.
He is a pain.
No, I'm not about Nath. I'm on about literally anyone that wrestles.
In any,
you need to
work,
work, and I feel like that pushes into everything in your life. So, except for cooking for yourself, because obviously it's fucked him on that one. But they're values that I would like my child to have. But I also don't want to be that fucking, because I had a dad that was like that. My dad disowned me when I was a child. Didn't disown me, but I was shit at football. He just didn't like it. Do you know what I mean? Shit at it. Yeah, it's why I never really competed in jiu-jitsu, because I went to one jiu-jitsu thing with him and I came like fourth, and he was like, well, he was buzzing, he was well happy. He was like, my kid's not a fucking failure. He doesn't need to play football. And then and I was like 15 or something, maybe 17, 18. I mean, I was a full-grown adult. But then he came with us another time, and I was like, I felt bad.
I was a fucking full-grown adult looking for my dad's approval.
I still look for it. I felt
Do
bad.
you love me now?
No, I felt bad for him because he like just wanted to be involved. He watched this the other day, so not involved, but involved as in like he just, I don't know, wanted to be there. I guess was interested.
Yeah.
And he's always interested if I do anything like that. But I don't want him there because I didn't want him there at football because he just shouts shit at you, and it was just like, it's like, why don't you make that tackle? You fucking shit. Oh, and all that sort of stuff.
I don't think he's like that anymore.
I feel like you have an alpha. You can't take the alpha male. You can take the fucking gorilla out of the jungle, but you can't take the jungle out of the gorilla. Yeah. And he came one grappling tournament with me, full grown adult, but still fat. I just took him along.
I was in my 20s.
And I got DQ'd or whatever, and then on the drive home, I told you, and I think I said it on the podcast. He was like, "Thought you were better than that," like that, and I was like, "Yeah, you're never coming with me again." Like,
you had to go and slam him, didn't you? Was a slam, wasn't it?
I don't know. I don't know if that was the one I got DQ'd or just legit lost on points or something.
No,
I understand. Like, if he gives up his afternoon, drives a whole like length of an hour, half an hour or so to a competition, and then it's shit. But then don't come. Live by the sword, die by the sword. You come in to support me. You're in my corner, one way or the other, or you're fucking walking home. So now I'm just like, yeah, doing this thing, and yeah, you don't need to be there. But I don't want to be that dad. I don't want to. I've experienced that from the other side, where I was shit at football, and I had a younger brother that was great at football. And love my parents, love my family, but it wasn't a great place to be. And this isn't like confessions of a broken child or anything, but it wasn't. No, I'm just being serious.
Nave's doing it for the middle child.
Yeah,
he's the middle child that came out on top.
Got the genetics, got everything set. He's good at football. It's a shame he can't fucking.
Should we change this to the Myron Nath episode?
Yeah, crushing on Nath. But yeah, it was a.
We've got to get him on the podcast now. All our female listeners are like, this guy sounds dreamy.
He's so dreamy.
I'll cook for him.
I'll cook. Yeah.
Bitch, he's mine.
We've lost all our viewers though. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, I don't want to be that dad. I don't want to be the dad that's on the sideline. I don't want to be the dad that's the pushy dad. Like, if he comes out a nerd and he's into Star Wars and he's in his room and he's like, don't disturb me when I clean my room, I'm won't.
There for you, bro.
Yeah, you do your thing. I'm not going to push. I don't know how I'm going to feel when I'm dad. I'm not going to be a dad that tries to live his life through his child. I've seen way too many people that have got dads like that. I've seen way too many dads that are like that. I've got a couple of friends that are like that talk about their child like they're going to be this, they're going to be that, and maybe they're taking the piss or whatever. But I would never ever want to be the sort of person that's like on their court.
Your kid ends up hating you.
Yeah,
the ones who are proper like that.
And also, like, I'm not going to be, if you have a daughter, I'm not going to be that sort of father that's like, you can't go there, you can't do this, and you can't do that, because you've got to get over that shit, or else they're going to hate you as well. And that's what daddy issues equals sluts. That's a known fact.
It's not a bad thing anymore. It's 2018. Imagine in 18 years' time when it's like,
what?
It goes the other way. Now we're in the middle where it's not a bad thing to be a hoe anymore. you express your sexual needs, and 18 years further on, it's like, you ain't hoeing. What you doing?
Your missus is like,
you getting what? Wait, you getting no dick?
Your missus is like, why are you treating your daughter different to your son? And you're like, well, you know, I need to make her hate me, or at least just feel detached from me, because that'll make her have character. No.
And then you're not letting your son go anywhere. He's a full virgin.
What?
Or he's hoeing out.
No, I feel like...
What if he's hoeing out?
I feel like the kids that were popular when we were kids were the ones that always used to have people around. Do you know what I mean? Like, used to have,
because
like,
they had house parties.
House parties and sleepovers and shit, so... But I don't know how I feel about fucking kids screaming.
No, I'm not having no house parties. I've torn houses down.
I'm having no fuckers around my house.
No, because you know, and but I've torn houses down. My house is not getting torn down.
My other half had a party. She tore
the whole house down.
Yeah, I'm not going to talk about it because it's not my place. But it was, and I came in when it was just patching up. It might have been 4 years later, and they were just sort of getting over it.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
Project X.
Really? And I was like, I didn't know what they were talking about. I was like, what went on? Like, how deep was this shit?
Full Project X.
But yeah, obviously you don't want that to happen. But I don't want my child to be a fucking. Well, I mean, if they're a weirdo, they're a weirdo. I've watched Stranger Things. All them guys are cool. Oh, I can't do that thing. Did you watch it?
No.
Oh, mate. Yeah, you just laughed like you'd watched it. I felt like...
I didn't want you to call me out on it. I just thought we'd breeze past
well,
it.
to be fair,
I laugh, but I don't get it.
I'm one of the people that don't watch some series as well, so...
You don't watch a lot of things.
You got time. But yeah, this has been the Dadcast. I feel like we could do more Dadcasts when we get further
when we finally
into...
get rid of Batch.
Nah, Batch.
I'm joking.
Batch might be on the Dadcast train soon.
We'll get him on train.
What? Like they're like coaching him from bedside.
I'll push his cheeks down.
Coaching him from bedside.
Inside, as soon as he goes to pull out, I'll wrap round him like a fucking sloth. No, inside.
Got a vision of you like somewhere
on his back.
Yeah, like they're doing it in some sort of corridor which is narrow, and you're like Spider-Man at the top of the on the ceiling,
spider wall in it,
and then you hear him about to pull out, and you just drop, sloth,
drop there, pull him in, insider, inside.
Yeah, we make him a tape like this will make you eat healthy. You just play it whilst you sleep, and then you talk about healthy stuff for about half an hour. So he puts it on, and he's like, "Oh yes, it's just all healthy stuff." So it's listen to it, and then for the middle 6 hours is just talking about not pulling out.
Convince her to come off contraception.
She does
Do
not
it
need
slowly. Don't get found out.
Think of the health implications of the pill.
The endocrine system is failing. Inside her.
And you just start seeing like inside, like everywhere.
Or just like put random post-its around his house. Make a baby, make a baby, make a baby, make a baby.
I feel that's a bit too obvious.
Subliminal messaging. Yeah. No, put them in hidden places. Change that to make a baby and he wouldn't notice.
But yeah, Dadcast. We did it. You happy with how it's turned out, except for the dick talk?
I like it. I like a bit of dick talk.
I like you've suspiciously come across.
You're gonna edit out the talk there, aren't you? I like a bit of dick talk.
Yeah, Batch, if you're listening to this, you're becoming very inconsiderate of contraception.
Didn't say it's bad for them.
This has been Educated Apes Podcast. You can get us at www.educatedapes.com, at Educated Apes on Twitter, educatedapes.com, one word on Instagram. We have got YouTube, but no one goes there, so don't go there. Yeah, peace.
Inside.